In my last video, I made a game theory, that Mr. Faber wants our online character killed, but there are so many other small theories involved with this update, so we will be going over them in this video. Make sure you like and subscribe so you never miss another upload. With that out of the way, let's get into it. Is Clifford alive? And if so, is he our AI? In the Doomsday Heist many years ago, Lester says, and the creep is referring to Avon Hertz, the man who made Clifford. While Avon is confirmed dead by every agency, Lester later says,
there'll be a copy of Clifford somewhere, right? Or a beta, repackaged, stripped for assets. He'll come back.
Lester says Clifford is in fact still alive and he will come back. Now, is Clifford a part of our AI at our mansion? I'm not exactly sure. There is no clear evidence to say that they are the same programming. The only thing that they have in common is that the Angel AI likes to call us daddy or mommy, and so did the Clifford AI. Now, I think Rockstar making the Doomsday Heist didn't exactly have this in mind all these years later, but I think they wanted to keep it open for the reuse of Clifford if they wanted to. This would be a perfect opportunity to reuse Clifford, but as for now, we are unsure. Is there another person who could rat out our character to KnoWay and or Mr. Faber? I think there most certainly are other people that can rat us out, but I'm not sure if there are any that actually would. As we discussed last video, which I highly recommend you watch, we went over how our character, Michael, Amanda, Avi, RAI, and our security team did not rat us out. However, after some further thinking and help from my comment section, it is totally possible that Faber got his hands on Clifford, and when making our mansion, which he outright states,
"Oh, cover your eyes, chat.
Of these places, just
Who are
checking
you?
to see if everything is in order."
Could he have planted Clifford to snitch on us and our actions? If Clifford is our AI, I would say this is entirely possible. Even without Clifford, Faber could have planted a virus in our AI or bugged our house to listen in on a few conversations our mute character could be a part of and overheard that we destroyed KnoWay. However, other people such as Mini Madrazo does in fact know that we live in a mansion right next to him, but I'm not so sure if he knows we were involved with the destruction of KnoWay. Same with his father Martin, and even if they did know, there is no reason for them to rat us out. After all, we are making them millions of dollars every single day by completing contact missions and robbing El Rubio. So overall, there are people that can rat us out, I just don't think there's anyone that actually did. Which actually brings me to my next point of, is El Rubio or the Duggans involved and do they want revenge? Obviously they want revenge, but we don't actually have evidence to believe they are involved. After all, El Rubio seems to have no connections to Los Santos. He is even bitter rivals with the Madrazo cartel who runs the city and San Andreas, who actually puts us onto the Cayo Perico heist in the first place. Even if El Rubio has connections with Faber, which seems unlikely as Faber would have no reason to seek the guidance or help from El Rubio as he is confined to mainly his island in South America. And El Rubio certainly does not have the funds to expand his business into Los Santos with our player robbing him every day. Plus, Pavel's more or less sole job is to watch the island and give us updates. I would think that Pavel would have noticed a multi-million-dollar jet landing on the island. As for the Duggans, it is actually a possibility we robbed their casino thousands of times with the help of Lester. They would love to take revenge on us, but with Faber seeing the obvious weakness in the Duggan family being under new ownership, if you complete the penthouse missions for the casino, I see no reason why he would want to be involved with them. This with a combination that they are now broke after being robbed so much, I don't think they could even afford to take us down even if they could. Is there any reason our character would leave Los Santos? I truly don't think so. Our character has taken down drug lords, government agencies, highly secure banks, police, and even a nuclear AI robot. There is pretty much nothing that our character is scared of. Except for one thing. While this is obviously a joke, there isn't truly anyone that our character is afraid of. The only reason we would leave is if there is greater money opportunity somewhere else in the world. But I mean, come on, this is Los Santos, the in-game version of Los Angeles, whose GDP is the 4th largest in the world. There is truly nowhere else on the world better for making money, especially illegally. So overall, I think there is no reason we should leave or be forced to. Did Michael move? I don't think so. Even if he says we're neighbors and thus in the same neighborhood, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Yes, Michael made a lot of money from the big score, but that would mean he would have to buy 3 different houses by each of our mansions. And all of our mansions are spread pretty far around the map and not really close to each other. So Michael would have to be living in 3 different houses with his wife for each mansion to be our neighbor. So why does he say,
The game's failing to load assets.
Yeah, welcome.
Michael!
Amanda.
Michael! Yay!
We saw the house was taken.
Michael,
We were
it's
going
not
to
like
send
I
a
saw the
gift
trailer or
basket,
something.
but we thought since we live on the same side of town, we should just stop by.
I'm not really sure, probably just to make it easier than saying, hey dude, I know who you are, want to smoke a cigar? Did the story mode trio stay in touch? At the end of the third way in story mode, the trio have this conversation.
So now what?
Now we keep a low profile and get on with our lives.
As friends?
Well, do I have a choice?
No, not really.
All right, then. As, flawed, awful, totally uncomfortable, and poorly matched friends. Absolutely.
Oh, that's perfect. Then we can get back to the kind of capitalism we practice.
Shit, I don't know how much more better that is than Devin's con.
Ooh, hypocrisy, Franklin. Civilization's greatest virtue.
Jesus, your therapist has a lot to answer for.
I know, I still hate myself. But hey, at least I know the words for it now.
Yeah, but I hate you, and I know the words for it. So does that mean I don't have to go to therapy?
Look, man, you two motherfuckers terrify me of that middle age. I'm good.
You're right to be afraid, Franklin.
Yeah.
Be very afraid, Franklin.
The trio obviously have some tensions after the events of the story mode, but they are bonded by the trauma they have faced, or what would be trauma to a normal human being, so this grew them closer together. Trevor opens the opportunity to still remain friends even after Devin's death. Michael makes a sarcastic remark, and Trevor is like, yo man, you're stuck with me, suck it up. And everyone drives off into the sunset, not saying very much, as if they were going to stay in touch. They never said a final goodbye or I'll see you in the future, they just left, like they were going to see each other later that day. Now in the present GTA Online universe, Michael is retired officially and making movies. Franklin is the co-owner of our character's agency, and believe it or not, we actually know what Trevor is up to. If you listen closely in the Hangar DLC, Ron says this.
That bastard Trev. My best friend? Oh, he's supposed to protect me forever? Then he goes all Vinewood on me. He's too important for Ron now. But he's a guru. He's a lifestyle coach. I don't know what he is. I bet he's got abs.
He quote-unquote went Vinewood and abandoned Ron. First of all, that's really crappy for him to do. But secondly, he's seemingly moving on with his life and with all the money that he made after the big score. But as for them staying in touch, the only time another main character was mentioned by another character was in a contract DLC with Franklin when we go through the movie studio.
Man, shit, I know one of the producers around here. I hope his ass ain't at work today.
Does this mean they stay in touch? Maybe. Or it could be Franklin seeing Michael's movies and knowing he works there because his name is still in the credits. So overall, we don't know if they stayed in touch, but there's evidence on either side to suggest their argument. Does Mr. Faber deserve to die? Or could we scare him into leaving us alone? I'm going to leave this one up for you all in the comments. And that is going to be it for the end of the video. What is your opinion on the theories and questions discussed in today's video? Let me know in the comments down below. If you liked the video, make sure you like and subscribe so you never miss another video. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. See ya.